We'll get right into the news. Sorry, I have to, I have to use the new fucking Twitter because the old fucking Twitter got destroyed. Just a second here. Where is it? Okay, here we go. You might be getting 40k views soon as Method is closing out for the night. Just a heads up. Viewbots don't tune in to our stream. Feels bad, man. You can change Twitter. I'll complain about it until they change it. So, RedBull's not happy about this situation. It's just a bad joke. Why do you think it's a joke? Is this the same thing that people do all the time? They're like, yeah, I hope your mom dies in a car accident and you're ugly and I hate you and I hope you die too. Oh, bro, it's just a joke, dude. I'm just joking. Like, what do you mean? It's just a joke. What do you mean? No, you don't just get to say something and people get mad about it and then you don't just get to say it's a joke. No. Like, that's not how it works. It's just a joke. Just a prank, bro. Like, it's just a prank. Like, I just broke your window in your car. It's just a prank, dude. Relax. Jesus Christ. Like, get your head out of your ass. Okay? Just a second. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting here. Look at this. Read this message. You are a fucking idiot. It's clearly a bad joke, you butthurt Method fanboy. This is just... the people that use this language in our game. Okay. Sorry, Limit didn't win. I don't have a horse in this race. I don't give a fuck. We had to remove that person. We can't have that level of profanity and toxicity permeating our game and ruining it. Can't have it. It's disgusting. Read Esfon's tweet. I think Esfon's just trying to be democratic about it. I think everybody knows that. I think that I don't believe that they did it. I think they did it because they actually believe that Method is viewbotting. I don't believe them. Sorry, I meant diplomatic. Excuse me. Yeah, diplomatic. I don't know why I said democratic. Diplomatic. Yeah, he's just being diplomatic. No shit. No shit, dude. It's a joke. I don't think it's a joke. I just don't think so. Twitter drama equals Twitch drama now? Well, I don't know about that. RedBull casters were super salty whenever Method won, so it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know about that, man. Let's see. Asmongold goes SJW. Alright, another word that means nothing because it's used by morons that just have no social skills, social skills or social cues, don't understand anything about social interactions, and, you know, they just assume everything negative is a joke. Yeah, I mean, listen, SJW used to mean something. Now it doesn't anymore because you have these retards with no social skills that are fucking obnoxious, and they use SJW to call anybody whenever they get mad at them for being a jackass. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. It's like SJW used to mean something. Now it's just been watered down. It's been so watered down. I think that they actually thought Method was viewbotting. I do. I just say, tweet say world first race. And so what I said is it seems like RedBull needs to hire people who have at least some understanding of the community and space they're trying to be a part of. This whole world first race has really shown how out of touch and disconnected they are. Callie responds, they were never connected to begin with, which is why they should adhere to the advice and demands by the guilds that they're sponsoring. They have to make a name for themselves in the community first to be connected, and they failed at that. Viewbots donated 666k. Yeah, of course they did. So what the fuck is there? Poking out 30,000 achievement points, not the drama. Well, I feel like I should at least comment on this, right? Because like Red Bull came into here, they wanted to monopolize the world first race, take the ownership away from the community, and use it as something to build up their brand. And as soon as the other organization says, no, we don't want to do that, now suddenly they're accusing that other organization of viewbotting. Fuck that. The fuck do you mean? Like, oh, don't worry about the drama. There's a time where drama is important. You have to say what the fuck is real. How I replies to sarcastic comment. Oh, Overwatch definitely uses viewbots. Okay, guys, let's lift the veil here. There are plenty of embedding services that you can either pay for through direct or second or third-party software that allows you to embed your stream into other websites and other organizations and other places, which artificially increase the view count, and that are completely legal. This has been a thing for years. The odds are, if you want to call that viewbotting, they were probably both doing it. Do you really think that Red Bull didn't buy any embedding? Come on. They were both doing it. World First Race was hosted at so many different sites. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, give me a fucking break. Are you sure they didn't viewbot, though? Are we sure they didn't viewbot? So, there are a number of ways that you can tell, in my opinion, if somebody viewbots or not. My perspective on viewbotting is that if you are viewbotting, your chat will probably not move very fast, number one. Number two, the amount of active chatters will be very, very minimal. Number three, the reactions that happen in chat based off of what the casters or the content on the screen are going to be minimal. Number four, the viewer count will not fluctuate wildly based off of the type of content. So, for example, whenever Method does a really good poll on Ashara and their viewers go up by 20,000, did Method just turn on 20,000 more viewbots? No, it's because people are excited to see what's going to happen and they're sticking around. There's a lot of different ways. And imagine if Red Bulls was tweets asked why the fuck Method's not getting 5k viewers. Well, yeah, exactly. Hypothetically, would someone get $5 for viewbotting ads? I don't know, actually. Viewbots have badly generated names, too. Yeah, I'm sure there's that, too. But the point that I'm making, right, is like the viewer count fluctuation is something that's a very strong indicator of if a stream is being viewbotted or not. So if a stream immediately starts up and it goes from like 0 viewers to 10,000 viewers immediately, there was embedding or some form of bullshittery that's going on, right? There is some form of bullshittery going on. That being the case, it's very easy to tell what's happening. Can someone viewbot someone else's channel? Yeah, they can. And yeah, obviously some like super serious like Method or Limit fanboy could viewbot the channel so that channel would look better, but I think anybody who's stupid enough to think that probably wouldn't do it or didn't have the resources. Embedding hasn't counted towards viewers on Twitch since 2018. I can't talk about some things because I don't know what's private and what's not. There's more to it than that. There's more to it than that, okay? You can say whatever you want. Yeah, I forgot who told me this. I forgot whose confidence it was in, so I'm not going to repeat what I know. But there are ways that different streams can get more viewers. It's not just through embedding. It's a lot of different ways. So cost for sure, embedded viewership. Well, listen, like the point that I'm trying to make, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that you guys, like, there are plenty of examples of streams that, I mean, it's kind of obvious that, like, the amount of viewers that are the red number is not indicative of the amount of people that are actively watching the stream. Right? I mean, come on. Give me a break, guys. So, in my opinion, so then Sony said I might be jumping on a tweet, and here's what I said, basically. I hope you're right. Press releases seem written by someone who's never played WoW. Radiance of Ashara tweet implying that it was the last boss. See, it's already very clear to me that, like, the Red Bull people that do their social media get salty very easily. How do I know that? Because of how they responded to the Radiance of Ashara thing. They were clearly mad. Like, it's very obvious to tell if somebody's mad on the internet, right? Just by the way that they say things. Yeah, they were obviously mad. And spelled Ashara wrong? I don't give a fuck. The point is still the same. Okay, just a second. I'm not even going to worry about leeching instances, Bash. It's the last day of the reset. Folks up to the Eternal Raider, already dead? Yeah, I know, man. To be fair, Method had 50k viewers before 1% pull, and they got more than 100k viewers. I still think Method wasn't viewbotting. But that was the same viewer count growth that they had in Old Deer, and then also in BOD, right? I mean, like, whenever they killed the boss, they had a huge amount of viewer count growth. Like, and it was very, very fast. Because everybody was talking about it at that exact moment. And also, like, it's the same as even on my stream. Like, whenever I killed Gahoom for the first time, my viewer count went up like 20 or 30,000 people. So it's genuine. Because it's reflected in every single other race they've had, and also in my own experiences. It's the same as whenever I did, what was his name? Van Cleef. Like, my viewer count went from like 80,000 viewers to like 100,000 viewers. Because people were like, oh fuck, it's about to happen. All right, it's the same thing. Let's see here. Let me read the rest. The minimum handling method being as good as they are at and US sucking. I don't think it's really a what do you call it? You can't prove viewbotting unless the streamer leaks it. Yeah, you can't prove viewbotting, but I think that there are certain ways that you can be pretty much certain, though. I do not think that Method was viewbotting. Method might have had embedding on their streams, but I don't think that would count for that many people. Why is that? Because the viewer count fluctuated so much. And it fluctuated with the content that was being shown. So it's like, if your viewer count is fluctuating with the content that's being shown, that implies that people are making an active decision to watch or not watch the stream. Right? I mean, like, I don't know. It seems like obvious to me, but, you know, I guess they don't want to think about that. Something Dom, for instance, during Method stream once, I heard it was getting close. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like people were talking about in their guild chat. And it's like, even I was like, oh man, Method might kill it here. And so my friends in my guild were like, oh shit, are they going to kill it? And they went over there to look and see. Right? It's very, very common. So I'm not even surprised about that. How do you feel about recent drama against Twitch on viewbotting? Top thread on LSF? I don't know. I mean, like, I find like the whole LSF thing to be a little bit weird. It feels like LSF doesn't like Twitch, which is like, it's kind of like a weird thing that you get to the point where you hate the website that you're constantly talking about. And it's like, obviously, like, Twitch doesn't care about LSF, right? It's like, how many people are like online right now? 18,000 people online on LSF. That's like one streamer, like one larger streamer. Like, Twitch doesn't care what I think or what, you know, anybody else that gets like more than 18,000 viewers thinks. They don't care. It doesn't matter. So I don't think that it matters at all to them. It's just not a big deal. It's basically like, it's a live stream, like, drama subreddit. That's basically all it is now. You see the post about you? Oh yeah, well, no, if you want to get karma on LSF, make a hate post about me. That's all you need to do. There's a million different disgruntled people that I banned from my Reddit for being obnoxious and trying to make psychoanalyses of me. And they were on LSF, and they'll upvote the shit out of that. Yeah, just make a hate thread about me. It's going to go all the way to the top. I used to care about that kind of stuff, but I really don't anymore. Like, would I prefer that there weren't hate threads? Yeah, of course. But it's nothing that's really going to make me lose sleep at night. It's unfortunate that it happens, but who gives a fuck, man? It's the way that it goes. Asmongold bad. Yeah, exactly. Were you psychoanalyzing Twitch chat? Yeah, I mean, but I think that there's a big difference between somebody analyzing like something with like a million different people that are able to look at, right? Rather than analyzing a performance by an individual, right? It's like watching, like, I don't really act on my stream, really. I used to do a little bit more of that, but like now I'm basically just me. You know, I don't need to. I think a lot of other people that, as I said, are like mid-level streamers feel like they have to really adopt the persona and be somebody they're really not because they don't want to, you know, there's a lot of reasons why they want to do that. But I'm basically me nowadays. But yeah, obviously, like, the psychoanalyzing is annoying. And I think it's a big difference between, like, psychoanalyzing an individual versus, like, a group of people. I don't know, to me, it's, like, much more intrusive to do it to an individual. But obviously, there is, like, a certain level of hypocrisy there. Yeah, sure. We love your vote. Your clips are never, your clips are never that popular on LSF. LSF audience doesn't really watch you. Well, my clips used to be extremely popular on LSF. And then I did, like, the whole Dark Souls thing. and they decided to like hate me after that. And so like that's basically what happened. And I think it's also just, as I said, like people that are like part of like my old community that, you know, I think a lot of people like that they used to watch my stream and they thought that I was a person that I wasn't. And then whenever I say, well, I'm not this person anymore, or I'm not this person at all, I never was, they get upset about it. I mean, that's really what it is. And I understand that. I get it. But I think that the most ironic thing about it is people think that I've changed or whatever, and I'm like faking who I am or whatever. It's the opposite. I in a way, I can afford to be who I want to be now. I can be whoever I can just be myself. I don't have to pander or appeal to anybody else. I can just be myself. And if people don't like it, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm so happy and so thankful that I don't have to pander to Reddit. If I think something's stupid, if I think they're wrong, I say it. I just say it. I don't care. Like, as I said, I would rather not get hate threads. Of course, who would? But no, yeah, I mean, I'll never silence myself or not say what I think because I'm afraid of somebody making a hate thread about me on Reddit. Who cares? It's not a big deal. I used to worry about this all the time. Because this is the thing, right? I used to be I used to not give a fuck about anything. Like, literally nothing. Like, I wouldn't care, like, people would make hate threads, but I think it was funny, right? Like, somebody has, like, a huge hate thread about me, like, back whenever, before I was, like, you know, doing my YouTube videos or anything, like, people would just, like, make hate threads about me, everybody on the server would hate me. I think it was funny. And like, for a while, whenever I was streaming, I got to this point where I turned into being a bit of a bitch. I did. I started getting upset about these things. I started feeling hurt whenever somebody would be, you know, rude to me or whatever. And then I had to remember who I am. I'm myself. And I'm not sorry. So if you don't like it, fuck you. That's how I feel. That's all the way it's been. I've been this way my whole life. And I'm not going to stop now. It doesn't matter who's going to disagree with me or anything like that.